So I was so impressed that LeShelle knew how to make homemade chicken soup, and
That's right.
it was good. It made me feel better. I decided to ask her to marry me. Hey Aggies, it's Chancellor May and LeShelle, and it's time for Thursday Thoughts. Today we're at the Student Housing Administration Building, standing in front of the original Principles of Community document. Written by students for UC Davis in 1990, this document grew out of student activism, originally for student housing, and has since guided the university for 35 years. The Principles of Community is a values-based mission statement for the university and advocates for everyone to create and uphold an inclusive community every day at UC Davis. In addition, student leaders who implement the Principles of Community can apply for the Principles in Action grant. This grant is designed to support students who not only talk the talk, but walk the walk of creating and upholding an inclusive community on campus. You can apply online at csi.ucdavis.edu by May 31st. Now we'll get on to your questions.
Okay.
So the first question is about the Principles of Community.
Oh.
I'm curious, did the Principles of Community factor into your decision to come to UC Davis? What do you think?
No, because you didn't know about it.
She's very smart. I did not know the principles existed until our first visit, where I was shown the document, not this particular original document, but a version of it that exists in Marac Hall. But I was very impressed that UC Davis had such a thing.
Wow.
Because my prior institution did not have a published set of principles like this. So
I love that.
It certainly reinforced my desire to be here and to come. So.
Wonderful.
Your turn.
What are your hopes for how the Principles of Community will shape the cultural experience of current and future Aggies?
So the principles are aspirational. These are things we would like UC Davis to be and how we'd like to behave toward one another. And my hope would be that this would continue to shape our behavior, our actions, how we speak to one another, how we value and affirm everyone's personhood and right to exist, and aspirations to achieve their goals while they're a student or a staff member or a faculty member.
For me, I think, I haven't read this document in full, but in general, I think the best way to handle community is to, one, always agree to disagree. You can't disagree with somebody and then hate them. Like, you can agree to disagree, and then also try to put yourself in someone else's shoes.
Empathy.
If you really understand the science behind someone's thought, it helps you.
Yeah.
In all kinds of aspects. Just understand where a person's coming from, because their experiences through life is why they feel a certain way, right?
Yeah.
You never know. But something their mom said, they grew up, whatever. Yeah. So.
I agree to agree.
So, all right.
My turn. Mm-hmm. How did you like to celebrate the conclusion of finals when you were in college?
Ooh.
One word answer for me.
What?
Sleep. I was studying all week, very tired. It was a chance to relax and recoup and get some rest.
You know that's not my answer, because you know I
you get your sleep anyway.
I probably got my good rest during finals week.
10 hours of sleep every day. The only adult I've ever seen.
Even during finals.
Yeah.
Like, I felt better if I had a good night rest. Anyway, a brain relaxation. Like, seriously, just like not think about anything. Like, just a lighthearted movie, a lighthearted book. Yeah, with friends. Nothing serious. Yeah. Like, don't talk to me about politics during that. Don't talk to me about math. I mean, just give yourself a break.
Just like watch cartoons or something.
Yeah, something silly. When you're stressed or sick, what is your go-to comfort food? Oh, that's a cute one.
I don't know if I have one. Do you?
No, because some people, they eat ice cream or potato chips.
Yeah.
Or
I like nuts, so maybe I'll snack on pistachios or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, but when you're sick, so let's say when you're sick.
When I'm sick.
Soup. I make a homemade chicken noodle soup.
Oh, that's true.
Oh, it's really good.
There's a story there.
Yeah. What's the story?
Well, when we were courting, you guys don't know what that means.
Dating.
When we were dating, early on in our relationship, I was sick, and you made homemade chicken soup, which I had never had before, like really literally from the chicken and adding the ingredients and da-da-da.
It's not that hard.
I'd only had
prepare.
Campbell's chicken
Yes.
soup. So I was so impressed that LeShelle knew how to make homemade chicken soup, and
That's right.
it was good. It made me feel better. I decided to ask her to marry me.
But if you want my recipe, ask.
So that's my favorite comfort food.
Yeah. Anyway.
And that's our last question for this week. Until next week, Aggies, stay healthy, stay safe.
Go Aggies.